Who you mad at? Or I'll take a line from the kids. You mad or nah? So you came back. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I'm Deb, and you have just tuned in to Life Starring Deb. Aging with style, grace, courage, and wisdom. So I thank you for coming on, and I thank all of you that have subscribed to my channel, shared the information, and invited someone else in. Because again, we're going to get through this aging thing together. So I'm just going to jump right in here today with today's topic, and I'm going to ask a question. Who you mad at? Right? And I'm not talking about the kind of mad where you're in the line at a grocery store and you're in the 10 items or less and someone is in front of you and they got 20, 25 items. Not that kind of mad. Or you're used to parking at a specific parking space at work and you get there and someone else has parked in that space and then you got to find another place to park. Not that kind of mad. Or you go to church and you always know you sit on the aisle. All the ushers know you sit on the aisle. And then when you get there, there's someone else sitting on the aisle. Not that kind of mad. I'm talking about the kind of mad where you can't forgive. Yeah, forgiveness. If you don't learn nothing else from me today, hear me and hear me well. You have got to let it go. You see, forgiveness doesn't mean that you forget or excuse the harm that was done to you. You see, a wound will heal, but it's always going to leave a scar. So you're not going to forget. But what forgiveness will do is give you a peace about it so that you can move forward in your life. I have seen too often people missing out on experiences or good times because they are harboring ill feelings or unforgiveness in their heart. So they just stay stuck. So does this sound like any of you? So you get an invitation to a party or an event given by somebody that may have hurt you or did something to hurt your feelings and you haven't been able to move forward. And you look at the invitation and you say, I'm not going to that because she know what she did and I'm still mad and all of that, right? And you say, no, I don't care anyway. I don't even care about it. And you toss the invitation on the phone somewhere. Then you get a call later in the day from another friend that'll say, hey, you going to the so-and-so, were you invited? And you go, yeah, I was invited, but I'm not going to that. You remember what she did to me? I'm not going to that. And I don't even care about that. No, I ain't going. You going? Oh, well, have fun. And then you think that you don't care, but you're thinking about it all day. You got the perfect outfit that you could wear. Your other friends are going to be there, and you're thinking about it, but you keep saying, I don't care. Then later on in the evening, probably about the time that you think that the party or event is really good and going, you go on Facebook or Instagram and see if anybody's posting any pictures. Because you just want to see, because remember, you don't care. And then that weighs on you. And then you can't sleep and you're thinking about it before you go to bed. Then you wake up and you're still thinking about it. So you pick up the phone. Hey, you still asleep? Oh, y'all got in late. Y'all went to get something to eat after? What? It was going on that long? Well, how was it? Oh, for real? Who all was there? Oh, they were there? I haven't seen them in a long time. I would like to see them. How they looking? For real? What they had to eat? Oh, she catered it. I'll say. She asked about me. Why she asked about me? She know we ain't even. I don't know. We don't even talk like that. She know that. I don't even know. Well, I'm glad y'all had a good time. No, girl, I just stayed here and watched Netflix. So I'm getting ready to get dressed and get ready for church. I was just calling because I thought maybe you was up. Yeah. All right then. Well, maybe I'll holler at you later. All right. Bye. You missed out because you mad to an event that you probably would have had a good time. What I want you to remember is forgiveness is for you. Because a lot of times the person that we are most angry with has moved on. Sometimes people don't even know that they've caused that much hurt in your life. We want to take it for granted that people know. But sometimes they don't. And so if you haven't taken the opportunity to have that conversation, or maybe you have, you still have to get peace with it. And getting peace with it doesn't mean that you have to reconcile or that you will reconcile. Again, it's just about you being able to move forward in the midst of it. And if you're having that much trouble, talk to someone, pray about it, read, journal, whatever it is that it takes for you to move past it. Do that. Don't allow it to have a hold on you, to keep you stuck where you can't move. Let it go. Like I'm going to let this dog go that just ran in the middle of this video and just barking and whatever. Yeah, I'm mad. Be quiet. So let me share this with you. A situation happened with me and a friend a couple of years ago, and she was hurt, and we stopped speaking for a period of time. I let some time go by, and then I reached out and I tried to talk to her, and she took my call, but you could tell that, she wasn't really feeling me. Didn't really want to talk. Short answers. Hey, how you doing? Fine. What you doing? Nothing. That kind of thing. And we had gone through things like this before in the 10 years that we were friends. And I knew that, what, it'll blow over. I'm going to give her some time and then I'll call back and we'll get things back on the right track. So I tried a few more times after that, and I was still getting that cold response and that, attitude-ish kind of thing. And so I got tired of calling. So I said, you know what? I haven't really done anything to deserve this, so I'm going to just give her some space. I'm just going to wait. I'm just not going to call. And I didn't. And, well, it's because I always felt that I had time. We got time. We've done this before. We have time. I got time to call her. I'm going to let her do her thing, and I'm going to call because I got time. But time ran out on me because I received news that she had gone into hospice care, and it wasn't looking good. So I tried to reach out, and she was at a state where she couldn't talk. She couldn't respond. And it hurt. It hurt me that she was going through that and I wasn't there. I didn't know. And she passed. She passed before I had an opportunity to talk to her and to apologize for whatever part I played in what she was going through. See, the thing is, we have to learn to put ourselves in other people's shoes because we don't know what people are going through. We don't know if there's something that they're going through that contributes to the behavior or the tone of voice or even the lashing out of things that are said. We can't always take things so personal, right? We have to learn how to communicate. So I lost a dear friend. She was a dear friend. And I'm hoping that in her heart of hearts, she knew that I was a dear friend. Stubborn at times. But she was dear to my heart, and she's gone. But even in that, I had to get peace with it. So I had a conversation after she had passed. Just the things that I would have said had I reached out maybe a little more. And if she didn't want to take my calls, or since she didn't want to take my calls, I could have wrote a letter. I could have sent a card that just said, hey, thinking about you. But I didn't. And that's regret. I regret that I didn't do that. That's why I'm telling you forgiveness is important. Because we don't know the time or the hour. And there's going to come a time when you are going to need forgiveness for something to someone. Trust me. All of us at some time in our lives, we are going to need forgiveness because we're human and we make mistakes and we have bad judgment and all of these other factors that come into play. But if the relationships are important to us, then we need to make it right and make it right in our heart. I ran out of time, but that was a lesson that I learned, a valuable lesson. I learned about friendship, forgiveness, communication, love, all of those things. I'm better today, but it was rough for me. It was rough for a while, but I'm better today. And that's why I can sit here today and tell you, let's get it right. I love you. I care about you. Whew. Thank you for letting me get that out. And I needed to share that. I needed to be reminded of that. When I say forgiveness is for us, it is. Because the things that go on inside of us from unforgiving and being angry hurt us in the long run. Stress, anxiety, loss of appetite, loss of interest in people, sleepless nights, high blood pressure, anger, revenge. All of those things contribute to our health and our mental health. So we have to start the process of forgiving. I hope that what I have shared with you today will help you to begin the process of forgiving and heal you from some of the hurts and pains that you have endured and that you carry. Because at the end of the day, I just want you to be free of it so that you can live a more fulfilling life without carrying all that weight. Listen, I know that forgiving is difficult, but there's always going to be a benefit from it. So why not start with forgiving yourself? For whatever, I don't know your story, But start with forgiving yourself and then let it spill over into your other relationships. At the end of the day, I just want you to be happy and I want you to be healthy, right? So if you enjoyed today's episode and it was a bit heavy, go ahead and hit that subscribe and come back and see me again. And I'm going to end this episode with just describing what am I wearing today. So today's outfit that I'm wearing comes from Banana Republic. I picked up this really cute little blouse. I'm a sleeve person, so it's got really nice sleeves. I really love this neckline, this little squared off neckline. I really like that, and I put it with some little crop pants. I could wear a heel with this, but today I'm going to opt for a flat because I got a lot of walking and running around to do and I want to be comfortable. But it's a very versatile shirt that you can wear with a lot of different things. I sprayed on just a little cologne with your perfume. Less is more. You don't have to spray it in your hair and all over your clothes, on your wrists and rub it together and all that kind of stuff. Let me give you a little trick. If you put a little Vaseline on your hot points behind your ear and on your wrist, just a little Vaseline, and then spray your perfume on it without rubbing it together, it will last all day. I don't even know where I found that tip. Someone told me about it and I tried it and I could smell it all day, and it wasn't a lot, just a pss. That's all you need. That's all you need. So that's what I'm wearing today. Thank you for tuning in.